Center. We're in downtown Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's live action. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a good outing against the Clippers. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
Boy, they were so good offensively in that game. It seemed like they had an open man to go to every time down the floor. Probably wasn't the best defensive effort that we've seen from their opponent.
Well, they should get some of the credit for that. I mean, they threw a few new wrinkles into their game plan, and the defense wasn't ready for it.
And brought to you by State Farm. A look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Pairing up in the backcourt, Drew Holiday and Evan Turner. Young out there with Richardson, and it's Bynum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Clark in at shooting guard. Gallenberg's out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Allen, and it's Jennings in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, when I think of Ray Allen, I think of the physical conditioning. I mean, you look at him, he's well into his 30s, and yet takes great care of his body, can run forever, and still one of the great shooters in the game. A first ballot Hall of Famer for sure.
He hits both from the stripe. And Steve, with Ray Allen, we've all heard about his obsessive preparation. Don't you think, Clark, that helps his longevity?
Without question, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you get what you put into it. In other words, what goes in the wash comes out in the rinse. And his preparation and meticulous nature has allowed him to play at a high level for a long time.
Gets it to go. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, earlier I spoke with Doug Collins. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The feed to Richardson. From outside the arc. Richardson missing again.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face. You know, most great teams are really built around 1 or 2 stars and then some role players surrounding that core. But the Sixers are different. They don't have a superstar. So they've played the last few years with a group of young guys who are athletic, who play together, who defend, and they try to get out and run. So for the most part, it's been pretty successful. But again, so tough to win in this league at a high level without a star.
And so Clark nails both of them. And there are a group of teams that have found success, Steve, like that. You know, you can point at teams like, say, Memphis and the Indiana Pacers, Clark. You know them. And certainly, Clark, the 76ers along that same vein.
You know, Kevin, as Steve said, it's hard to win without a star, and you wonder if Philly will eventually shake things up to bring somebody in of that level. But I'm not quite sold on the fact that you can't do it at a high level with really good, cohesive players. And much like the Sixers, Grizzlies, Pacers, those teams have good young players, and I think they can be championship contenders if they keep developing.
Now here is Holiday. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Feeds to Bynum. Over Gallenberg. Bynum, no good. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Washington Wizards.
Well, we've seen prettier games out of them than that one, Clark, but it was a win just the same.
And surprising to me, Steve, was more than the win itself was how easy a win it was.
It's amazing to think that Scott Skiles, the Bucks coach, is in his 13th season as a head coach in the NBA, 4th with Milwaukee. He's a very defensive-minded, no-nonsense type of guy. If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
Jennings kicks to D'Alembert. Passes it to Clark. Allen outside. Outside Bosh. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. That's good. And you know, Steve, this Milwaukee Bucks team continuing Coach Scott Skiles' track record of improving teams at the defensive end. Did it in Chicago, he's doing it again in Milwaukee.
Well, he demands a lot of his players at that end of the floor, Kevin. You know, if they guard like he wants, then he'll give them more freedom offensively. But it all starts at the defensive end for Scott Skiles, and his teams know that.
Here's Clark. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the ball, just racking up the assists. This has been the start that they had hoped for, coming out knocking down 4 of their first 5 shots.
And Young with the stuff.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
Bucks leading by 5. He feeds it to Clark. Straight up. Bynum with the block. Outside Holiday. That's good. Here's Jennings. Against Washington, he was really on his game. The dish now to Clark. Bosh, the screen. Clark kicks to Bosh. He gathers, and that one's good. Bosh has got his second basket of the game.
Slick play right there. He's so resourceful with the ball in his hands.
Holiday with it. Right now averaging 15 points a game. To the paint. Here's Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Jennings kicks to Clark. The pass to D'Alembert. Kicks it to Clark. He dishes it to Bosh. He goes up. Drops in the layup for 2. Bosh has got 6.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen. That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Allen passes to Jennings. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And stolen by Richardson. He kicks to Turner. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. First team foul. Turner dishes to Holiday. Dishes it to Young. He's up against Bosh. The jump hook gets it to go.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Here's Clark, averaging 22 points a game. Here's D'Alembert. That's good.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. Look at Cool Hands. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, the savviest defensive player among the rookie class this season is him. No question, guys. The secret's out. Opponents know they have to worry about him now.
And I guarantee you they are, Steve. I mean, because the number of steals he's come up with are impossible to ignore. They speak volumes.
Here's Young. No good from 11 feet. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Clark. Back to Allen. Here's D'Alembert. Sinks that one from the post. D'Alembert's got 6 points.
Boy, they're scoring efficiently. They look very focused at the offensive end.
A nice start, no question, making all the right moves here early.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Bucks have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong.
What you love about Thaddeus Young out of Georgia Tech is the small ball 4 position that he plays. He's so quick and active that he's a nightmare for opposing power forwards to cover. But he's long enough to defend bigger players at the other end of the floor.
Here's Bynum. Rebound, Milwaukee. Dallenberg's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Allen. The dish to Clark. Bynum with the block. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Thomas kicks to Young. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. And oh, here we go. Dunleavy's got it. The fast break chance. It's hauled in by Thomas. And Thaddeus Young, great in transition and able to drive and finish at the rim.
Yeah, I really like his improvement and how he's developed as a player. He's tough for most big men to stay in front of. He's got the nice left-handed stroke, which I think keeps guys off balance a bit. And he really brings high energy and scoring punch off the bench.
Now, here's Thomas. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Young passes to Allen. He passes to Wright. Over Harris. Kept alive. Here's Thompson. And he drops it in from the low post. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
Well, one of the reasons I like Jason Thompson is he's not afraid to be physical inside. He loves to chase down loose balls, get offensive rebounds, constantly fighting his opponent for position.
Yeah, very much a workmanlike approach to playing in the post from Thompson. He just puts in his time each game and comes away with some nice numbers. Here's Dunleavy. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The defense got away with one there. I mean, usually he'll hurt you if you give him that kind of a shot.
Wright dishes to Thomas. It's Young on the wing. This one for 3. The shot is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, it was a good win. Ball movement, offensive spacing, efficiency. They were just really solid at that end of the floor.
And when they got hot, they were impossible to cool down. That was the case throughout the game.
Thomas kicks to Wright. Fires for 3. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now the feed to Nba2K13. Feeds it to Dunleavy. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Dunleavy's got his first bucket in this one. The 76ers trail by 6. Thomas passes to Young. Young off a bit from Wright. Young outside. Wright outside. The 3 is launched. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Nick Young came out of USC as an athletic 6'7" wing who could really shoot the ball, and that's his role. He's a kind of an explosive offensive weapon. You may not want him out there 40 minutes because he's going to take some bad shots, but he can really shoot you into a game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Udo's checked in for Gooden. Henson comes in for Nba2K13. Cool Hands checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Jennings in for Udrih. Outside Holiday. And Moultrie kicks to Turner. That's good. Turner's got his third basket of the night right there.
And you know, fellas, when you take a look at Nick Young, he's got that jump shot down pat. I mean, that thing is working on automatic. But it's the other areas, defending, passing, rebounding, that he's got to improve on. He's got room to grow there. I think he's pretty good off the dribble. But those other areas, if he can get those up to par, then he could be a top-flight shooting guard. He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
The Bucks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the 76ers making a change here. Young's checked in. Now, here is Young, averaging 14 points a game. Here's Turner. He kicks it to Brown, and that one's good.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Jennings kicks to Harris. It's back to Jennings. Left side, Jennings. Here's Clark. Passes to Udo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Long range from the inbound. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. 76ers ball. Here comes Drew Holiday. Fires from deep. And no good trying to get that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks set.
On stands now. Grab the latest issue of...
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Thompson. Evan Turner is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then there's LeBroy Allen. And it's Young in at the small forward position. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Wizards really lit it up from the floor. He had 18 points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. It was a dominating performance from a player who is fun to watch when he gets in the zone. We hope he does it again.
Well, thank you, Doris. Clark, what a game he's had.
I loved it. I mean, passion, intensity, focus, right on top of things. These are the games when you know you're feeling it and flowing nicely.
And when you have that, when you know it's there, you've got to attack. And that's exactly what he did. He took advantage of the circumstances and really came through with a phenomenal performance.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Here's Udrich. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. 3 on the clock. Good.
It's been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Now, here's Thompson. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Shot from free throw range. Thomas, no good.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Turner with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Turner leading the charge. Good. Turner's got 8.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys.
Bucks leading by 8. And Udrich kicks to Henson. Baseline try. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Doug Collins, such a great coach, really has changed the foundation here in Philadelphia and also worked in the broadcasting business for many, many years. But that coaching bug has always been inside of him. Nice to see him go back to Philadelphia, the team that he played for in his career.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Here's Jennings. And again, the Bucks miss.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Young for three. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his third assist on the night. And Coach Collins always prepared in the commentary booth and certainly very detail-minded as a head coach. It shows there's been very little separation. Having worked with him for 7 years as a broadcaster, I can tell you the same attention to detail was there on the air as it is on the sideline.
Yeah, no question. He's a demanding guy no matter what the forum is. He sweats out the details. And, you know, sometimes coaches like that can wear out their welcome with players. And I think that's the big question with Doug. He's so intense. You know, how long can he stay positive and stay comfortable in his role? He's kind of burned himself out in the past a few times, but I think as he's gotten older, he's mellowed some. He seems to be really enjoying himself in Philadelphia, and I hope that he can have a long run here.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Bucks #1.
And the rebounding has been key because they've been boarding the ball at a very high level, playing with a ton of energy.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Young. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Young's got 8 points.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
It's Allen with the drive. Over Bynum. Allen's shot is off. The 76ers trail. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Clark kicks to Allen. Lets it go with the three. Good on the shot. He has 7.
Well, he can shoot the three. We know that. But I'm not sure the D does. I mean, they weren't anywhere near him on that possession.
Pass to Richardson from downtown. A rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. He feeds it to Allen. Good. Allen's got 9.
A beautiful finesse move right there. I mean, you've got to love that finger roll finish.
Back to Richardson. Fires the three. Richardson missing again.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Clark kicks to Allen. The dish to Clark. And there's the pass to Dallenberg. Shoots. And Andrew Bynum pulls it down. Bynum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Richardson defended by Allen. And that one's good. Richardson's got his 2nd bucket. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Clark. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at the Bucks and, of course, the 76ers. They're much further down in the standings right now.
Well, right now for the Sixers, they've not really done anything to distinguish themselves this year. I mean, they haven't been terrible, but they haven't been very good either.
And this is kind of the worst place to be in the NBA, Clark, just in the middle of the road. I mean, you're not good, you're not bad, you're just sort of mediocre. So this team, I think, has to make some changes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Udo's checked in for Dallenberg. And Nba2K13 comes in for Tobias Harris. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Kwame Brown, he's checked in for Bynum. Moultrie comes in for Thaddeus Young. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Jason Richardson. And it's Turner in for Nick Young. Now here's Moultrie. Clock at 6. Knocked loose.
Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
Here's Clark. The rebound by Turner.
He's he's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Makes the lead pass. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Clark. Back to Allen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Allen's got 11 points. The 76ers trail by 7.
Well, when you think about Evan Turner, you think about the ball handling, the passing, the rebounding. Second overall pick back in 2010. He's really worked at his shot, too. That's been his only weakness as a pro. But that's gotten better, and I think as you watch him develop over the next few years, it will improve dramatically.
Bucks leading by 5. Here's Clark. 6 points for him. Here's Udo, and the shot is good.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
And for Turner, the good news offensively is he's pretty good finishing close to the basket.
Yeah, his ball handling is tight. He's got a nice rush hour handle to him. He's got a good work ethic. He's a perfectionist, sometimes to a fault, but you like the fact that he cares and wants to be good and wants to win. His shooting form has been revamped, and he'll continue to get better there. So I think he's going to be really an outstanding pro for a long time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Here's Clark. Nice step back to get it off. Clark's got 8 points. Now here is Holiday. Kicks to Turner. Over Clark. The shot by Turner, no good.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Here is Nba2K13, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. The 76ers trail by 9. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Wright with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Wright dishes to Turner. Wright. He dishes it to Moultrie. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 4 on the clock. And Holiday, here we go. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. He kicks it to Udo. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Drew Gooden has checked in for Nba2K13. Dunleavy comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Udrich in for Cool Hands. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Jason Thompson is checked in for Brown. Lavoy Allen comes in for Moultrie. Nick Young's checked in for Evan Turner. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Drew Holiday. The 76ers trail by 11. And the 76ers call time here.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting the stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Young outside. Shoots. The shot no good. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Well, I tell you what, guys, his struggles from the field have definitely taken their toll on the team today.
Jennings can't get it to go. And the 76ers shooting 44% from the field in the second. Here's Thomas, and the shot is good.
Down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Jennings against Young. Jennings kicks to Udo. It's back to Jennings. Gooden up top. Right side Jennings over Young. They grab their own miss. A second chance effort, and he knocks down the jumper. Gooden's got 6.
Well, he took advantage of that mismatch size-wise, went right up with it.
Yeah, he loves those mid-range jumpers.
Thomas kicks to Wright. Fader on the way. Brandon Jennings with the rebound.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Udrich, the pass to Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't been one of their key guys tonight, but they are still winning despite his lack of production.
Wasted no time on that one. 11 points in the game.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
And Udrich gets to Jennings. This is to Gooden. It's back to Jennings. Jacks up a three. Jennings can't get that one to fall. The 76ers trail by 8. Thomas dishes to Allen. A rebound by the Bucks. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Jennings with the bucket. Now Thomas. Right outside. Thompson. Gooden defending. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Pretty significant lapse there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups, defensively, you're in huge trouble.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. Bucks number 1.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because, 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
And Udrich kicks to Dunleavy. Three-pointer. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. Dunleavy's got 5 points so far.
Come on now, you got to pay better attention than that on a shooter like him. You'll make that 10 times out of 10.
And Thompson kicks to Thomas. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight. Bucks leading by 9. Jennings kicks to Udo. It's back to Jennings. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Jennings is a tremendously quick player, Kevin. Not real physically dominant. He's got that skinny frame, but he's so fast and quick that he can get anywhere he wants on offense. And then defensively, he loves to read the passing lanes, make steals, and get out in transition.
Well, he's extremely tough to stop in the open court, Steve. I mean, his finishing is much improved, and when he gets around the rim, he has pretty good air time, hang time, and dexterity to glide past defenders and finish the play. And that rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the boards. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead, and it shouldn't be overlooked. I mean, rebounding is a huge part of this game.
And here is Thomas. Upside Thomas. And Dallenberg with the block. Tries to save it. That'll do it for the first half. Bucks lead by 13.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And everything is in play.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen.
Evan Turner having a fantastic game. He's got 13 points, and he's contributed a steal to their cause at the defensive end.
Yeah, that's another area where he's done his share of work today. He's not ignoring his defensive responsibilities.
Clark, he's in at shooting guard. Allen out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Jennings, and it's Dallenberg in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Bucks leading by 11. Jennings passes to Clark. Outside Bosh. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Holiday all along. rim is shaken.
How about that elevation? Man, some major hops and vertical there.
That's your point guard right there, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, aren't they? Some of the best athletes in the world playing that position.
Amazing. These guys able to create and dominate.
Here's Turner. Here's Young. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
And he sinks the second. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jennings against Holiday. It's Jennings with the drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bucks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results. A lot of big men struggle at the line, but that's a strength for him.
From deep, Richardson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Jason Richardson, the former 2-time dunk champion, still plays above the rim, but really has made his mark with his 3-point shooting in the NBA. Second in the league in made threes in 2011. And in fact, every year he's up near the top.
And Philadelphia has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. Back to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And when you look at Richardson, that 3-point shot, something he really added in his time in the league.
Yeah, by his 5th season, he'd really gotten it going. I mean, that's a credit to his work. An athlete and a finisher. When he first came into the league, he knew he needed to add something more to maximize his productivity.
And they've gotten themselves back into this game now.
Yeah, it's been an 180-degree change for them, and you can bet the other squad is starting to hear those footsteps.
Here's Clark. 8 points for him. Young with the steal. Richardson with it. Over Allen. The feed now to Holiday. He passes to Turner. Over D'Alembert. And it's Bynum with the jam. Now it's just a 3-point Bucks lead. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Screen by D'Alembert. Here's Clark. Turner covering. Offensive rebound. Bosh dishes to D'Alembert. Clark kicks to Jennings. Bucks passing it around. Hits the 3-point bomb. Clark's got 11.
Well, it took him a long time to get that 3-point range. Maybe this will get him going. A moment here to check out the numbers for Jrue Holiday. 9th in assists, and showing what a good defender he is, and especially his ability to play passing lanes. He ranks among the top 15 in the league in steals per game.
And, you know, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Jennings kicks to Clark. Post-up shot. Feeds it to D'Alembert. Good look. It's hauled in by Bynum.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Goes up. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 17.
Carving him up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Here's Clark. 11 points in the game. Over Holiday. And another basket for Milwaukee. The 76ers trail by 4. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jennings has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Right side Jennings. Passes it to Bosh. over Young. No good from Bosh. 76ers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Clark. He's got 13. Back to Allen. Pass to Jennings. From deep. And the shot is good. Jennings has got 12 in the game.
Now they gave him just a little bit too much breathing room there.
76ers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And Holiday kicks the bynum. He feeds it to Young. Working on Bosh. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 6 in the quarter.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Jennings drives in. Clark, the pass to Bosh. Gets it to go. He's got 10. The 76ers trail by 7. Turner dishes to Holiday. Now the dish to Turner. Back to Holiday. Now the pass to Richardson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bucks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Clark. Young with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. Look at Cool Hands, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And as the freshman class goes, he's got the highest basketball IQ of anybody. That's why he's at the top of those assist rankings.
Yeah, we would say he's got a geezer's game, old man game. He sees the court like a vet. Sometimes I forget that he's only a rookie.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Drew Gooden is checked in for Dallenberg. Mbah-a-Moute comes in for Chris Bosh. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Ray Allen.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Here's Clark. Turner covering. Harris kicks to Clark. Get the lead pass. Out to Harris. Outside Jennings. The 3. That's good. Jennings has got 6 points in the quarter. The 76ers trail by 8. Now, here's Thomas. Back to Wright. Kicks it to Thomas. Brandon Jennings comes up with a rebound. Jennings has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Don't do that to him. That was fantastic.
Wow. And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Major.
That was amazing.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for Cool Hands. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Evan Turner. Jennings kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Gooden. Shoots over Moultrie. Shot by Gooden is no good. The 76ers trail by 10. Thomas sets a screen for Holiday. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night. Jennings kicks to Harris. Over Wright. Pushes up. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Look at that effort. Does he set a great example out there or what?
On plays like that, he does. Sure, what work on the offensive glass we see with him.
Yeah, that was awesome. Put back with the slam. Are you kidding me?
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Jennings kicks to Harris. Mbah-a-Moute, a screen on Wright. Inside. Shot's good from Mbah-a-Moute. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve. And it's a good way to play.
Cool hands checked in for the Bucks. Philadelphia also making some changes. Richardson comes in for Darrell Wright, and it's Turner in for Drew Holiday. Offensive rebound. The shot by Turner, no good. Bucks leading by 12. He better get going. Clark, the pass to Jennings. He kicks to Clark. To the inside. And Baamute dishes to Jennings. On the money from 12 feet away. Jennings has got 8 points here in this quarter. The 76ers shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Young's shot is off.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Dishes to Harris. He passes to Clark. And there's the feed to Jennings. Over Thomas. And again, Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 19 points.
Things are finally turning around for him. He's looked pretty good here in this half.
Outside Thomas. Feeds it to Young. They need this. Goes right up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Gooden's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Moultrie. Here's Turner, and that one's good. He's got 21.
Wow, where would they be without all these easy points off turnovers?
Well, it certainly has made things a lot easier for them on offense, that's for sure, Steve. You turn a team over, you usually don't have to worry about set defense.
Now, here's Gooden. He has 6. .129 left in the third quarter. Thomas kicks to Turner. Turner gets the screen from Richardson. Passes it to Young. He feeds it to Turner. Over Clark. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 10 points here in the second half.
You got to love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
Clark, the pass to Jennings. Shoots over Turner. Jennings can't get it to go.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Thomas. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it.
You know, I get the feeling he's pressing here a bit. There's a fine line between being intense and focused and being aggressive and pressing. And right now, he's pressing and hasn't found his rhythm in this game.
And that one's good. Here's Thomas. Parker looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
No, the game's still out there for them, but they've got to get back to their game plan and start to grind out each possession.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
The Bucks shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Here's Clark. Turner covering. From past the arc. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Bucks on top.
Coming up, this
The 76ers trail by 16. Taking a look at the 76ers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Drew Holiday and Evan Turner. Young out there with Andrew Bynum. And it's Wright in at the 3. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. And there's Andrew Bynum on the assist by Holiday. 6 points for Bynum.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
And that one's good by Bosh.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
And Holiday kicks to Bynum. Turner. Pass to Young. There's the dish to Turner. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go. Turner's got 26 points. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bucks leading by 13. Here's Clark. Back to Allen. And stolen by Wright. Looking to get it going. Here's Young. That drops.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Thaddeus Young, Kevin. He's a great change of pace power forward. Too quick for big men, and then too tall for smaller guys who try to guard him. So he's a constant mismatch on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there. And while he lacks the strength and size to be an elite defender inside, he gets his share of blocks and steals because of his activity. That athleticism helps him there as well.
Unloads from 13. And again, it's Philadelphia. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Bucks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. There's the pass to BOSH. Kicks to Clark. That's good.
Man, offensive execution has been the story here. Just playing beautiful basketball.
And guys, you can see it in their advantage in field goal percentage. I mean, you get high-quality shots, you're usually going to shoot well. They're playing outstanding basketball.
The 76ers trail by 13. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Young kicks the bucket. With the runner. Count that one. Turner's got 30 points.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
All right, Doris. The 76ers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
BOSH dishes to Jennings. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Jennings has got 21.
Great screen there. It sprung him open, and he took advantage.
Holiday against Jennings. Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Clark. Screen by Dallenberg. Clark, the pass to BOSH. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What a great game for BOSH in this one. He has 12 points and 3 assists. The assists have been coming for him, along with putting some numbers up from the foul line, too.
Yeah, very unselfish play from him. He's been really a tremendous factor in this game.
And so BOSH nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 13. Uses the drop step. Here's Bynum. And the rebound goes to Dallenberg. Dallenberg's got 6 rebounds in the game. No good from Clark. The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Holiday goes in. The dish to Bynum. Right block shot. Bynum missing again. Bucks leading by 13. Clark kicks to Allen. Over Holiday. Allen, that's good. 76ers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Jennings against Holiday. He kicks it to Turner. Chris BOSH with the rebound.
And they have a huge advantage on the boards.
Well, this has been one-sided so far, both on the rebounding side and the scoreboard.
Clark dishes to Allen. Dishes it to Clark. Shot clock at 6. Back to Allen. Good on the baseline, Jay. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player. That's what we came to see, aggressive, assertive basketball.
He just threw that one down with as much strength as he could muster.
Hey, you got that right. An angry dunk.
The 76ers trail by 15. The kick out to Wright. Back to Holiday. The feed to Bynum. Wright outside. Back to Bynum. Rises up and throws it down.
He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
Bosh with the bucket. Bosh has got 6 here in this quarter.
His shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
And Holiday kicks to Bynum. Back to Holiday. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Got a piece of it. Jennings with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Brandon Jennings has been getting it done. He's got 21 points, and he's drained 2 bombs from beyond the arc.
Which is something they need, Clark. It really improves their versatility when he's knocking down the 3-ball. Well, there's never been any question about the potential of Andrew Bynum. He's got great skills down on the block, can block shots at the defensive end of the floor. The question mark really is his health. He's had to battle knee injuries throughout his career.
Jennings passes to Clark. He passes to Bosh. Allen launches a 3, and that is good. And the Bucks lead by 19.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
And here are the 76ers now. Going back to Bynum, even playing Clark less than full strength, he can really impact the game.
Yeah, an effective shot blocker and post defender, Kevin, with excellent touch inside. His size helps him be a huge factor at both ends.
Clark dishes to Allen. Feeds to Clark. Back to Allen. From 15 feet away, and there the Bucks with another bucket.
Okay, everything is falling for him now. He hasn't missed a shot this quarter.
Guys, some have called on the NBA to search for ways to reduce dead ball situations to speed up the game. I'm for that. The league has taken steps in that direction over the last few seasons, allowing subs only prior to the final free throw on a trip to the line, keeping timeouts to their intended length. I think that's all good.
Clark kicks to Allen. Allen left side. He feeds it to Clark. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. With the clock winding down, Jennings can't get it to go. Clark, talked about the emphasis on keeping timeout short. Now 2 horns sound 15 seconds apart. If we're really going to break this down, if players aren't moving to the court by the second horn, they get a delay of game warning. And Steve, I think that's probably only fair.
Well, this is entertainment after all. I mean, basketball, the NBA, it's in the business of selling tickets and selling TV rights. So you want the game to be as fast moving as possible. So I like the rule.
Dallenberg, he's guarded by Bynum. Here's Clark. Off target from 3-point range. The 76ers trailed by 19. And Holiday, here we go. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall. Bynum with the steal. One-on-one here. Wright, the pass to Turner. Tries again. And it's Wright missing. Bucks leading by 19 points. Clark kicks to Allen. They set the screen. Count the bucket. Allen's got 11 in the second half.
They got the ball into the ideal position, and he didn't love to finish that time, guys.
Pass to Turner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Turner's got 36.
This team really needs this kind of effort, and he is bringing it forward. He's converted time and time again this quarter.
The Bucks shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Clark. Gets it to go. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
The 76ers trail by 21. And Holiday kicks to Bynum. Holiday dishes to Young. Over Bosh. Young's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Allen passes to Clark. A 3-ball, and that one's good. Clark's got 22 points.
And this one's pretty much wrapped up.
And they know it. I mean, took care of business. Chalk it up as a W, Steve.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Bynum. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Jennings kicks to Clark.
Well, you know, you look at the success of teams like Oklahoma City who built through the draft. I mean, teams starting to emulate that method for building up talent, but it takes patience. I think some are starting to question the incentives when teams are, in a sense, getting bad to get good. I think it's worth examining if that's the best model for the league to incentivize.
Holiday dishes to Young. Bynum inside. And that one's good.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Going back to what Clark just talked about, Steve, some call it tanking for draft picks. I don't like that word, but some people will use it. Teams like, say, Houston, that are trying to go from solid to great, it's not easy without the superstars that top draft picks can provide.
And the irony, of course, is that even if you have the best chance of winning the lottery, it's still only a 25% chance. So tanking isn't always going to pay off. The lottery often just comes down to a random drop of the ping pong ball, and all of a sudden some team that's had a decent season is getting the #1 pick. But it's a difficult issue to tackle for sure. Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Nice little run here, but it may be too little too late.
Yeah, I agree. Just not enough time, Steve. The clock is their enemy, not their friend.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
That'll do it for now.